you have people such as yourself who don't do breakfast.
Okay.
You know, who may be lucky to get by with lunch, but when you get home, you want to eat something, regardless of whatever you can find. So that is totally wrong. It is important that you plan what you're going to have for dinner beforehand. For people who get home late at night, when you get home and it is past 8, never do a heavy meal. Never ever. Now, options for meals, you can do a sweet potato. That is very light. You're making me laugh.
Because I'm like, impossible. I can actually sing, the song for you because I'm looking. I've had a hectic day, and then I skipped breakfast. I probably grabbed. I just, you just grabbed a bite somewhere as the days, to get me by the day, and then you expect me to come back home at night and not load. That's the word, load.
Now that is why your lifestyle needs
I'm
to
loading
change.
on behalf of the morning that I skipped in the afternoon.
That is why your lifestyle needs to change. All that meal skipping during the day needs to stop. An adage says, well, fitness adage it is, eat breakfast like a king, eat lunch like a prince, eat dinner like a pauper. Yeah, because that dinner needs to really, really, really be limited for you to have proper sleep. We're talking about that in later editions. To have proper sleep, for your food to digest well, for you to have the right body size that you can carry. Now, being peculiar to women now, women, they have children, they carry pregnancies.
Yes.
Pregnancy allows the muscles around the abdomen to really get loose.
Yes, it does.
And that is why the abdomen or the mid-region is a big deposit for fat in women. So women who have had children, you just must not, there is no excuse. You must not do late night meals. I mentioned sweet potato, which is very light. You can do vegetable
but then I have that same sweet potato. We have a caller, but we'll turn to that in a minute. I can have sweet potato in large quantities. Is that allowed? I can have 3 bowls of sweet potato.
We spoke about portions earlier.
I know.
And that is applicable
Can't
to
we just
your
cheat?
breakfast. When you cheat, your body will tell the story. That's just it. So, really, that's why it's called food discipline. The discipline behind it makes it not easy. It tells the story that it is not easy. It's just about being determined or really understanding the fact that your health is important.
All right, let's just quickly pause and take this call. Hello? Yes, good afternoon. All right, Ada, go ahead with your question. Dr. Donald is listening.
Hi, Dr. Donald. Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
It's not necessarily a question. I've been on this weight watching thing since I've been 12. I'm quite a chubby kid, and I grew up not really liking myself and blah, 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 yeah. So I'm at the point where I really love myself, and it really took me a lot of things to get to this point, dieting, exercising. And one thing I would like to mention is I also grew up with the notion that eating at night is the problem and all that, but what I've come to realize is it has to do with the number of calories you eat in a day. So if I've not really covered my calories for the day, and I come back at night and I eat what I want, I still don't gain weight. Actually, I still lose the weight if I want, So for me, I think that what you're saying, fantastic ideas and all that, but it's really about what works for you, and yeah, that's just me. That's just my own contribution for the whole fitness thing or dieting and all that, really.
All right, this is just part 1. Thank you so much, Ada. Well, she talked about calories. Now, measuring those calories is something that I don't think the normal man such as I would say, oh, where is that scale again?
You can't even measure your calories on the scale. You only have access to applications who can help you do that, and it might be stressful. You start to determine how much calories will be in your plate of rice, how much. So for her, for example, she's able to find a way around it. Know the amount of calories she's consuming in the morning for lunch, so she knows what deficit she can make up for dinner. But not a lot of people can do that.
But for the layman, let's break down and help people for the regular person out there, the regular woman out there that's listening to the Woman Show right now, if you are having fufu or semos, one of those heavyweights, or you're having rice at night, what practical measure would you give?
Like I said earlier, the swallow has to be really little. And it is not advisable you even do swallow at all after 8 p.m.
So let's take that as a given. But for the rest of the meals, rice, perhaps.
Rice is not a good option.
Oops.
Not a good option. That is also fantastic. It's good for breakfast, for example. It's good also for lunch, but for dinner, maybe not. You should focus more on lighter meals. You can do vegetable and fish, for example.
With what?
That's the problem.
Just vegetable and fish. Oh, yes. Come on, doctor.
That is a meal.
Oh, please don't make some of us turn to skeletons. Are you kidding? Vegetable and fish. I'm trying to gain some weight, and you're asking me to take vegetable and fish.
Now, vegetable and fish is a meal on its own.
Okay, I think someone is calling to disagree with you. Hello? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Can you send us a message if you're a man? Let's just let the ladies have their say, okay? Thank you so much. Hello? Oh, once again, it's the Woman Show, and today I'm giving first line of talk priority to the woman, okay? If you're a man and you want to ask the doctor question, Dr. Donald will take your questions on WhatsApp. Our number is 080-959-75805. If you disagree with him, you agree with him, well, he's the doctor. He can say whatever he wants to say as long as he believes that is exactly what the books require and translate to. You can also go to facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM and ask your questions on Twitter. I am at Zoe Chinaka, and we as a unit, we are at Nigeria Info FM. Ladies, call 012770993, 012771993, 2993 and 3993 to ask all your questions concerning food intake. The 3 important meals of the day. We're talking about that as on part 1 of fitness lifestyle. Hello? Hello? Please turn off your radio. Okay, go ahead. Hi, I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
I'm Shola.
Alright, Shola. Dr. Donald is listening. Oh no! Please call us back, okay? So sorry about your airtime running out on you. Hello? Hi, good afternoon. Alright, what's your name? Alright. Oh, a second, Ify. Go ahead. Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm during pregnancy, and I've gained a lot of weight every time. So I want to know how to and all that, what to eat and all that.
Twin pregnancy. Wow. Oh, congrats. Okay, so we're talking about foods today, so just listen up. He will give you a refresher, all right? But for next month, we'll be talking about losing the weight that perhaps you've gained from, that beautiful thing.